Hello, fellow teachers, my homeschool moms, and or my homeschool dads. Hi, I'm the one that shoots with 2 cute classrooms, and we're talking about homework today. So today, I want to talk to my teachers about what homework should not be. Okay, I have another video where we talked about what homework should be, but today we're talking about what it should not be. Number one, homework should not be given as punishment. I know it's easy to get upset with our students sometimes, and one of the first things I heard some teachers say is, well, let me give you this homework. This is your punishment for having done this, and this. Well, unfortunately, homework is not supposed to be that way. Well, it's not really unfortunate. Let's just be honest. Homework is not to be a punishment. When you tell your students that you're giving them homework for punishment, they begin to think of homework as punishment, and that's not what it is. Homework is to be practice. It's supposed to be a continuation from the lesson you had in class. It's not supposed to be a means of torture for your students. So let's don't turn it into that. The second thing I want to tell you we shouldn't do with homework, it should not be busy work. You should not be giving homework just for the sake of, I've got to send homework home. My district says I have to send homework home. My parents want homework sent home. No, homework, again, is extra practice. 3, homework should not be excessively long. There is no reason for homework to take all night. And I think that's the biggest complaint with a lot of parents is the amount of homework and how long it takes to complete each assignment. And we shouldn't do that. If a child can work 50 math problems, then chances are good that they can work 10. As long as they can demonstrate that they know the skill, we shouldn't be giving them excessively long homework assignments. There's also a chart that you should be looking at that talks about the length of time it should take a student at a certain age to complete their homework. So once you go past that, it's time to cut it, okay? Homework is also supposed to be practice for upcoming tests. If your state or your district does testing, their homework should be a reflection of upcoming testing. It should not, again, be busy work, meaningless, or a punishment. If you're fortunate enough for your students not to have to do testing, great. However, for those of us that do have to do state testing, make sure homework is a reflection of that. You should have already covered this material during your regular class period. Because you have to remember, these kids are going home. They're going home to parents. Some of their parents don't understand the homework themselves, and yet you're asking them to go do something that you're introducing. It's just not going to work, and that's going to be frustrating for those kids and their parents. So let's not do it. Best thing to do, always, best practices. Give them practice from what you've covered in class. Yes, it can be meaningful, critical thinking activities. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be meaningful. It should cause them to think. It should cause them to put a little effort in, but it shouldn't be anything excessive. So make sure that your homework is not introducing a lesson that is just going over activities that you covered in class. It's extra practice. The question has arisen. Should homework be graded or should it not? Well, that's up to you. However, homework can be used as a quick and easy assessment to see if your students understand. Also, when you give homework, make sure the next day when your students come back to class that at some point, I like to do it at the beginning, you go over that homework. You explain to them how it should have been done, because if they don't understand it, if they did the best they could, and then they come back to school and you don't go over that homework, it's going to be a little upsetting to them and their parents. So save yourself and your parents and your students a lot of heartache and go over your homework. This is the one that shares with 2 cute classrooms, giving you a quick understanding of what homework should be for my fellow teachers. If you have not done so already, I would really, really love it if you would give this video a like, a thumbs up, that you would subscribe and follow me for more teaching tips and hacks. I'll see you guys.